In this video, I'm going to react to some of the worst NASCAR catch fence crashes ever. Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. This is the place where I react to music, media, sports, anime, anything related to popular culture. I'll watch it with an open mind and give you my 100% honest reaction to it. And if you could please hit that like button early, I'd really appreciate it. Now I have to confess, I think I've fallen off the wagon when it comes to NASCAR races. There's just been so much on, like especially with Formula One. Like I was watching the Dutch Grand Prix yesterday, and I just have to say that the Dutch fans put on an amazing show. I think it was without a doubt, it was gonna be a Verstappen's day. He's just been so dominant. That car, the new Red Bull car, is just so dominant, so fast. I think I read an article, Hamilton basically said there was nothing they could do. Mercedes tried everything. They even tried a two-stop strategy. They tried using Bottas to kind of hold Verstappen up, but there was just no stopping him. Verstappen is just too quick in that car. I know there's a lot of racing left to do, but I think it's, for me, almost a foregone conclusion. Verstappen's gonna win his first championship, and to be honest, the talent he has, yes, sometimes his aggressiveness can rub me the wrong way, but there's no denying he's a talented Formula One driver. Definitely the future of the sport. Although I did read that George Russell is really close to signing with Mercedes, to signing the contract. Next year will be incredible. If it is indeed Hamilton and Russell in the Mercedes cars, and I'm sure Mercedes are going to find that pace. The Mercedes are not going to just look at Red Bull and just, yeah, we're not going to improve the car. They are going to improve that car. They're going to find pace, especially with the new regulations coming in as well. Next year is going to be epic. But yeah, great Formula One weekend this season, this weekend. This reaction is going to be so much fun because I honestly think the catch fence crashes are probably if not the worst, but the most eye-catching. I believe the worst crash I've ever seen, the worst NASCAR crash, was probably the one with Jeff Bodine. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce his surname. But yeah, I think it was the truck series, and gosh, that car got absolutely wrecked. I mean, the truck went airborne, the whole rear of the truck just got ripped off. Yeah, I think Bodine was in hospital for a while. It was just an absolutely, just a jaw-dropping crash. I hope he was okay. But yeah, this video was recommended to me. I think it was actually this weekend. And as soon as I was recommended it, I was like, I've got to watch this one. It is going to be something else. So let's go. This is going to be me reacting to the worst NASCAR catch fence crashes ever. Let's do it.
Just staying up high going in the corner. He's not following the truck in front of him. Don't know what's going on there.
Man.
Whoa, look out, we got trouble. This is going to hurt.
Oh, jeez, I think this might be the Bodine crash. Oh. Oh my God. I think this might be the Bodine crash.
Yep. Keep your fingers crossed.
Jesus. Oh my God. That car was
so good for so long, it turned into so bad so quickly.
That car got absolutely destroyed.
We'll be back to see what happened, and as I said, keep your fingers crossed, folks. We're at Daytona.
Man, I think, is this the big one? Like, I think this might be the big one as it's referred to. I might be wrong. Man, it is Bodine. Yeah, Bodine's car.
No trouble. Oh, Ryan Newman, hard into the wall. Michael McDowell, hard into the wall.
Caution's out.
Terrible crash.
Hey, look right over here. You can see, like, not Ryan Newman overran that corner just a little bit. You see quite a few cars over there. Come back on the track. Contact between Biffle and Newman.
Yes, Biffle came back on the track. Newman was right there.
Right into him and hard into that guardrail, and the tires sends him back out in the middle of the track.
95.
Into McDowell. See the rear
95 was almost like collateral damage there. I feel like when the cars make contact with each other, they're okay, but when they hit that fence, they just obliterate. I think it's to displace the energy. Someone mentioned this before, I think. It's to let the energy leave with the whatever's flying off the car, just so it doesn't get absorbed into the car and then into the driver.
housing took loose from the car, and then it goes over the fence. That last impact from McDowell was the one that probably knocked the wind out of him. It was Biffle coming back on the track that made Newman try to avoid running into him.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. to the bottom of the track. Jr. will win at Daytona. And the big one happens behind them.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Of Austin.
I mean, I'm sure I've seen a couple of these crashes in other videos, but the impact, it never gets old. It's jaw-dropping, just the destruction, man.
Dylan into the catch fence. All the crews getting out to that car to assist these drivers. Thumbs going up from all the crew members, and the crowd roars.
Good job.
Look at the catch fence on the front straight.
Man, the fence is
kind of stuck in the middle
wrecked
there and comes across the Ford's bumper. As he does, he spins back in, gets the 3 airborne, and he just gets projected off the other cars right up into the fence.
He went from the bottom of the racetrack over 2 rows of cars and into that catch fence.
Gosh.
Here we go. You can see him on the bottom. Rex starts in front. He runs in the back of the 24. Gets up on the 11. Now he's on top of the 51.5. Now he's along the right.
Oh my God.
Watch the car stop. Watch the car stop. It gets into those poles, and it goes from, I don't know what, 180, 190 miles an hour. I'm just guessing.
Imagine the G's on your body. You're going 180 miles an hour, and then you suddenly hit that fence and you're still. Just the G forces. Oh my God.
To a complete stop. That is unbelievable.
And it looks like that's 3,500 pounds. That stock car is extremely heavy. And you see here, after he's upside down, the 2 is spinning. Obviously, he's already lost control, makes more contact with the 3.
See, Tony Stewart just bulled his way through there to get an opportunity, and he's going to have it too. Final corner at Daytona. Who's going to get here first? Regan Smith 7, Keselowski 22, Stewart 33, and contact! Smith turned around. Tony Stewart is going to win this race. And a terrible crash coming to the finish.
This is a big wreck.
Kyle Larson's car with the front end severely torn off.
Dude, front end is gone. Rear end is gone. All that's left is the cabin. This is crazy.
I don't know. I don't think he can step out until he waits till the last second and picks up. He goes to the outside. Is Edwards going? Oh, no. He turns him. No.
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No.
Edwards will not make it to the flag.
Oh,
Brad Keselowski won this race.
Unbelievable.
Carl Edwards' car destroyed, and Junior's protege, Keselowski, the winner, and Carl Edwards is moving around and ready to climb out.
Carl Edwards, he opened it up just a little bit.
Dude, so they're going 194 miles an hour. The fastest I've been in a car is like 100. And that feels fast. I can't even imagine the fear of going that quick and you feel like you're losing control of the car. I'd be saying the Lord's Prayer, man. That's it. Sayonara.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this is a hard lick right into the fence. I mean, that car, that looked like Bobby Allison did here in 1987. The catch fence did its job,
Thank
and
goodness.
the car did its job.
Thank goodness we have the new, much stronger, safer catch fences.
And Newman took a hard hit from Edwards as well.
Man.
Look at just a car with the room left on the bottom.
What happened here is the 09 looked to the outside. Carl went up a little bit to block him, and 09 went right back to the bottom and clipped him.
You know, the move looked a lot like the one that Brian Vickers put on Jimmy Johnson when Vickers won.
Wow.
But what a hit.
Wow. That is 1987 all over again. Oh, my gosh. And did you see that? I believe it was Biffle that almost T-boned the 99.
So close.
But watch. The 09's going to look to the outside where he already has. Carl went up to block him a little bit. Now he's going to come down to try to block him again. And you get one shot at it, but you don't get two.
Man. Oh,
Watch
my
this.
God. Oh, my God. Guys, if anybody has ever been in a car, in a crash where your car has gone airborne, what does it feel like? Like, what are the emotions going through your mind? Because me, it would be pure terror. You know, cars, powerful machines, you know, to lose control of it and to be in the air. Please let me know what that feels like. I'd love to hear your story.
What a lick.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Unbelievable.
You know, and looking very carefully at the catch fencing that held, and I did not see any debris go into the grandstand.
He's going to have to fight him off from both sides right here. He's got cars coming each way.
McMurray with a head of steam.
McMurray, oh, look out, little contact with a 32. McMurray says, hey, I was in front the last time. You took it away from me earlier today. He's going to try and take it away from you.
He's hung in the middle. Here comes Keselowski.
Got trouble now. Keselowski's got
just waiting for it.
Look out, they're going to go around. Oh, big crash. Oh, and up into the wall.
Oh, my God.
Look out. The caution is out. The race will finish. And it looks like Brad Keselowski is going to get the race win.
Bring it here. Bring it here.
We will check with NASCAR officials because of where the field would be set when the yellow came out. Unofficially, it looks like Brad Keselowski has taken the win. And tough break for Kenny Wallace there.
Oh, it's good to see that right there.
Let's go back and take another look and see what happened.
See McMurray trying to get in line right here, right behind Harvick. Just not enough room.
Yeah, and he had to check up for just a second because he was.
It's crazy how this one isolated incident just had such a domino effect on all of these other cars. Just keep your eye on how this affects everybody else.
On the right rear quarter of
so
Kevin
he
Harvick.
goes into here
And then
forces him to go wide.
The chaos.
Wow.
Look at Setzer.
Wow.
Absolute chaos. Oh gosh.
Good to see him
The
get out of
fire.
that car, but that catch fence does its job.
Well, and remember, they raised the catch fence after last year's race here. Also stretched it out over the racetrack. You're right. It did its job. Another view.
See right there, Jamie McMurray just trying to get in. He was going to try to get there and push Kevin Harvick.
You got to remember,
an opening.
They're coming to the checker flag, so they're not going to let off.
Yellow is back on the track. We got a major crash through the tri-oval. Car on fire coming to the line right here in front of us. It's Ted Musgrave's car, front and rear. And Bonnet's car is also
What's
involved in the
happened here?
incident. There are 4 or 5 cars that have crashed here in the tri-oval. There is Neil Bonnet's number 31 as you exit pit road.
Wow, his car goes upside down.
Oh my God.
And then comes back on the
Dude, the fans on that corner literally have the catch fence to, you know, if that catch fence wasn't there, the carnage, all that debris flying off into the crowd. Oh my God. God forbid.
wheels as we see Musgrave's car sliding up against the wall, flames coming from it as he comes across the start-finish line into the catch fence.
Yellow car still in the picture, but Buddy Baker, who has a lot of sentiment on Veteran Observer, as one of the real...
Oh, we have a problem.
...is going to tire.
Bobby Allison with a horrible crash here on the front stretch. It has torn out a complete section of protective railing separating it. Alan Kulwicki becomes involved.
Debris and is collecting other cars. There was a lot of debris in the front stretch. Kulwicki was involved. Richard Petty, I think, is another one of the cars. Lots of debris on the front stretch. Now, Bobby's car, to me, appeared to stay together quite well. He didn't get up into the fencing, but not into the stands.
And it was close, though. He has torn out a whole large area of guardrail. There it is, protecting the crowd.
Surely they have to call that race off, right? They have to, because otherwise, if there's another incident in this zone, there's no catch fence there.
From the racetrack, and he came very, very close to going into this. I think I saw a tire coming apart while he was right here in the tri-oval, nearing the starting line.
Right rear, it begins to shred, and the car goes out of control. You're at 210 miles an hour. You can see the right rear.
Wow,
you can see the debris on the left-hand side of your...
So this is before they put the restrictor plates in, surely, right? Because I don't think NASCAR cars can go this quick anymore, can they?
Screen. Earnhardt avoids Bobby. The car goes backwards. The aerodynamics get underneath the car, and Allison gets up into the fence. The aerodynamics lifted the car. They're not built to go backwards. Right underneath Harold Kinder. Harold, he stayed in there. Boy, I'll tell you, talk about a trooper. Kinder is right there. He's got the yellow flag out right away.
Wow.
That is a veteran, competent flagman. Here comes the rest of the field down.
And then, because there's so much stuff on the track, all the debris.
There's just nowhere for many of these drivers to go because there's so much of what was left.
And the smoke as well. There's just reduced visibility too.
Over from the initial impact on the front stretch, and there was just nowhere to go.
And tires began to explode too as they ran over debris caused by the Allison crash. Well, it's very rare that you see that catch fencing do its job, but it sure did its job here at Talladega today. As if it hadn't been there, or if it had not been as strong as it was, Bobby Allison's car would very clearly have gone into the grandstand right below us here.
Oh my God! Imagine that.
Here's another angle of it, and we'll just let you
watch
it.
Oh man! All of these people.
Covered it well.
There goes Darrell Waltrip going by without becoming involved in it. But as I said, as the cars came down now, they were running over the debris of the Allison car, and tires were blowing. And therefore, they became involved in the crash. There's Petty, Alan Kulwicki, Phil Parsons made contact with the...
Look at Top 09. He's coming back. He's got pushing from Joey Coulter, and they're making some ground.
Now moving off of the bottom of the racetrack as they come into the tri-oval.
Stay on the yellow line. They're trying to make something happen up top here. Stay on the yellow line.
Jason White, and around they go. That will bring the caution out as Joey Coulter goes flying into the catch fence just past the start-finish line, and that will mean John King will win at Daytona.
John, you just won Daytona.
It happened as far as the caution coming out. Look back in the middle there, the 22 of Joey Coulter.
A little bit of contact with the 31 of James Busher.
Tight.
Gets up into
So
the catch
tight
fence.
together.
Man, does that catch fence do its job.
And of course, Ty Dillon slipped right through again. See Ty there in the truck with the bright neon orange, just slips right through. I'm just glad Coulter's okay. That was wild looking. See the way it ripped that back of that truck apart?
Well, sure did. And the front.
Man, wrecked. That car is wrecked. As we would say here in the UK, that car is written off. That is a write-off.
James Busher in the 31 got into the back of that 22.
Watch this.
Well, look at that ride, will you? Is that Hornaday going underneath Joey Coulter?
Hornaday.
Look at the sparks as well.
The 22 of Joey Coulter.
The car's on fire on the rear. Man, I mean, if you can watch that and your heart doesn't start thumping, man, fair play to you, man. My heart is just going, I don't know, maybe it's because, like, I don't know about you guys, but like people who drive, like, do you guys get that thing if you watch a car in a car that's involved in a crash from the POV, like, of the driver, you kind of feel a certain way, almost like for a split second you think it's yourself. It's just absolutely scary stuff, man. Honestly, it's just a lot of those crashes, I really hope those drivers were all right, because they looked the crashes look devastating. I do know that NASCAR has absolutely amazing safety mechanisms. You know, the hands, head restraints, you know, the way the cockpits are arranged with the pillars that kind of immobilize the drivers so that they can't really move around much. Really great engineering, but man, I think the catch fences really are the unsung heroes there, because not only did they, you know, protect the drivers, but they kind of protected a lot of people in the grandstands. I mean, imagine one of those cars going at 180 miles an hour, taking off, going airborne into the crowd of thousands. I mean, whew, crazy stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and keep throwing the recommendations my way. I know I say it all the time, but they genuinely help me out, because if I know you enjoyed watching something, I'll definitely enjoy reacting to it. So like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, keep throwing the recommendations, and I'll catch you in the next one.